evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much-anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. And we have in front of us this gloriously... It's Costa! Oh, great save, real class.
Diego Costa sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting it.
Firmino brings the ball forward, hit long and direct. Koke with a fine tackle. Partey. Costa. Coaxed through there. Lamar clips one through, fires it in low, shakes the shoots, and he's done it!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looked...
He'll have it in! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Firmino simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
Played out to the right. Wijnaldum. Firmino looking to run onto it. And it's been taken straight back. Mohamed Salah. And he's there to hoof it away. Now it's Roberto Firmino.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Deftly done. Forward it goes. He's made sure that that won't get through. Lamar. Promising move that. Good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. And he's whipped it in low.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what are they trying to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Saul tore at them and just came up short.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
Lamar with a delicate ball. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Oh, it would have been fabulous had the timing matched the pass. Pity.
And it's Saul. Griezmann. Keita plays it out to the wing. Mane.
Keita can't quite comprehend how he managed to do that. How red is his face now?
Saul. Koke. Takes control of it and he's on the move. Tries to get it forward quickly. Keita plays it out to the flank. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Aimed long and direct. And it's Mane. Wijnaldum. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Goes for the cross. Dean knocks it away. And the counter is on. Now it's Saul. Real chance! Robertson. Mane. Mohamed Salah. Partey goes looking. No, that's not the ball he wanted. Can he finish? He's in! Can he put it away? Danger averted for now. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Firmino really was just waiting to pounce on any slip-up, and he was gifted a chance.
It's come loose. And the first half is done. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
I'm sure they'll be very happy with their first half performance and the scoreline. They'll definitely want to maintain their momentum now. And
looking to shoot! And he's there to make a great save.
well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
And it's Koke. Just brushed off the ball there. Attempts to play it through. He's in space and looking for options. Saul decides to... And the finish! He's done very well to get to that.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
That's a goal kick. And he's made certain that won't get through. And the through ball is intercepted. Mane. Firmino. Oh, he's really drilled it.
Well, crucially, he ensured that the shot was kept low and it nearly came off.
Wijnaldum sticks in a foot to win it back. Now they can break here. Mohamed Salah. Can he score? That is wayward.
Liverpool know they can rely on the counter, and they've just expressed a warning.
Played down the flank, played back in, and he's cut it out. Defender's on the back foot. He's got it on the right now. What's on? And it's Mane. He's played him through.
Liverpool are definitely going about this the right way.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Spot on, Peter.
Saul tries to get it forward quickly. Saul needed to come up with a better ball.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Aimed long and direct. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Lamar! Forward it goes. Mane. Referee's given a throw. Keita. Morata. Whistle's gone. Just offside.
Yeah, that's a good spot and a good call.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. And it's Salah. Crosses in a low one. Godin gets good distance on it. Oh, good interception. Tries to dink it in. Fabinho spreads it towards the left. Mane.
Liverpool are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
Liverpool have it back and they can go again. Out to the left it goes. Oh, that's neat. There are a few waiting for it. That's gone a long way up and away.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Shaqiri gets it back. He's had a look.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
He's on his way. Oh, and that should have been two.
Diego Costa has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
Lovely bit of skill there. It's a loose ball.
Liverpool have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Not a good throw at all, really. He's given away possession cheaply. Griezmann. Just a few more moments for them to hang on. Correa. Diego Costa.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
He's had a go! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Liverpool to make one last surge forward. Shaqiri with a definite foul there. The final whistle. Terrific contest. It really might have tipped either way. The margins were tiny, just a goal in it, but that was enough.
Well, that was a hard-fought win with a defensive masterclass. They backed up their goal with a resilience that was first class.
Well, thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. A very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. As you can see, we are getting through the pre-match formalities and processes, the players coming onto the field for the usual fanfare and handshakes and so on. Conditions absolutely perfect. Temperatures are kind enough. It is an absolute picture under the floodlights here. And the match that follows. He's gone for it! It's broken loose. Dembele spreads it towards the left. Good run down the left. What can they make of it? Managed to get it away. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Nelson Semedo. Rakitic. Coutinho. Philippe Coutinho! That is wayward.
Philippe Coutinho certainly caught it well enough, but that was never really going to trouble the keeper.
Milik. Kaya. Too close for comfort. Tries to get it forward quickly. That is as far as they're going to go. Oh, it's Dembele. Forward it goes. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Zielinski. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim? The ball's come loose and the chase is on. Zielinski. Jordi Alba plays it out to the flank.
There's a lot of movement going on. There's no shortage of options.
So I guess they're looking to play around their opponents as opposed to through them.
Yeah, the style is designed to dominate the ball, and so you dominate your opponents.
Defending was physical, no nonsense, and it had to be. Just brushed off the ball there. And it's Insigne. Allen. Sergio Busquets. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Out wide to the right. Here it is now, surely! And the ball's come out! Could move up a gear here. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Now it's Messi. Going for goal! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Messi hits it! Same again, same outcome.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Aimed long and direct. Zielinski. Kaya. Tries to stroke it through. It's a throw in. Milik. Piqué goes looking. loose ball, who's going to get there? It's Rakitic. Zielinski plays it forward. Semedo positions himself well and cuts it out. Played out to the right. He's got away. Shapes to shoot. Tries to get it forward quickly. Kayahon goes looking. Forward it goes. Now it's Dembele. Jordi Alba. Has a look and plays it in. Knocks it away. Jordi Alba gets it back. Coutinho. Milik. A real chance to break. Kayahon, there he goes, motoring forward. There is the half-time whistle. So another team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goals. Some first-half thoughts?
Napoli, they'd probably be feeling a little aggrieved about not capitalising on such a bright start. Their mood at half-time should be more upbeat. The glass remains half full and it should spur them on.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. So we're just settling back into this second half. So deadlock still as the second half begins. Now it's Luis Suarez. Suarez pushes it out wide. Rakitic. It's Rakitic! And he's there to make a great save.
Rakitic sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting it.
And it's Mertens. Jordi Alba, aimed long and direct. Looks to thread it through.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Piqué tries to get it forward quickly. Lobs it in gently. Messi. Big chance! They've scored! The breakthrough arrives at last!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled.
Barcelona break the deadlock.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Forward it goes. Now it's Messi. Driving on, he could shoot here.
Barcelona have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Defenders on the back foot. Mertens. Kayahon.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Just has to be done.
And it's Kayahon. Lorenzo, shot at goal! It's in!
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial. Napoli are looking strong on the break. Winning the ball in midfield is one thing, but it's their clever use of counter-attacking. That's the real highlight.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Chance! Goes for goal!
I can't speak highly enough of the keeper after that save. Can't stop thinking about it.
Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Kayahon. plays it forward. And he's there to hoof it away. Kaya right through the middle. Now it's Mertens. Lovely bit of skill there. So who's he picking out? It's a loose ball.
Napoli showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Lorenzo Insigne. That intervention was very necessary.
Napoli merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful...
Messi! Goal! Barcelona! Into the lead once more.
I think he just thought about trying his luck from further out there, but why bother when you can worm your way through a defence like that? It's terrific play to get through and score.
So we have a breakthrough.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Mertens, he's on his way. The shot's on! Big relief, it just needed better contact. And it's Mertens. Kaya Napoli have to get it into the box and quickly. And that's it. Super game. It might have tipped in either direction, tiny margins, but they just lost it. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, the game plan for me just looked a little confused, and the crowd seemed to pick up on this.
Very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. As you can see, we are getting through the pre-match formalities and processes, the players coming onto the field for the usual fanfare and handshakes and so on. Conditions absolutely perfect. Temperatures are kind enough. It is an absolute picture under the floodlights here, and the match that follows ought to follow suit. Is it in? Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Promising move that, good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. Can he score? It's anyone's ball. Martial up to meet it! Oh, the ball's come loose. It's a loose ball. João Cancelo tries to get it forward quickly. Dybala. Lovely feet. It's come loose. Bailly plays it forward. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Now it's Lukaku. Rashford pushes it out wide, tries to dink it in. Timely intervention. Douglas Costa. Cristiano Ronaldo. Rashford. Herrera plays it out to the wing. Pogba. It's Pogba! Oh, great save, real class.
The keeper really dug out his defence then, a magnificent effort.
Doesn't get the pass he's looking for, but it's Rashford. And the Herrera. Good challenge, he just stood firm. And Djukic plays it out to the flank. Herrera, Lukaku, oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Referee's given a throw. Martial, and it's Herrera. Turns and goes back. It's a fact, he'll have a dip! Douglas Costa. Matic. Now it's Lukaku. Herrera. Aimed low and direct. A real chance to break. He's left his man. Oh, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Now it's Pogba. Loose ball, who's going to get there? Chiellini goes looking. Throw it. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Chiellini has given away a free kick. Mandzukic, he goes long. Just ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And it's Douglas Costa. Douglas Costa goes on a charge down the left. Douglas, massive leap! Oh, just needed a better contact.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
Goes for goal! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Alexandro sparked a
The first 45 minutes are up. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think despite the scoreline, it's been watchable and enjoyable. We certainly had a vibrant start, and if we were going to see a goal, it should have come then. But the odds are favourable for this second half.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And the game has already resumed here.
Manchester can feel really happy with themselves. The scoreline doesn't back it up, but they've played with urgency and purpose and can't afford to lose patience in this second half. They've got to persevere.
Herrera. Out wide to the right. Going through. Dybala. Chance. And he's whipped it in low.
Well, when the options aren't quite present in the box, it's the crosser's interest to hold on for the support.
Chance to shoot. And he's straight offside.
Yeah, a defence that likes to play a high line, and they're not disappointing.
It's Martial. Rashford. That's a decent ball. Well, it really is one cross after another.
Well, with a target to hit, why not keep up the supply? It's simple and efficient because they all know what they're doing.
Dybala. Mandzukic. That could spell... Has a hit! Good stop. That wasn't easy.
Well, as test goalkeeper, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Bailly knocks it away. Matuidi. And he's cut it out. Bailly. And it's Rashford. Well, needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that.
Manchester really have been alive to interceptions and picking off any loose balls.
Lukaku pings it out wide. Martial. Lukaku. Rashford going for goal! No mistake! He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
Manchester break the deadlock.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Stuck out a leg for a good challenge. And it's Khedira. Yeah, he's fouled him there. He's got away. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Khedira. Great ball, now the shot. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Chip through. Now it's Pogba. Chesney chooses to deal with it himself.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Douglas Costa, drilled in low. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Forward it goes. Douglas Costa looking to get on the end of this. Smalling was not to be moved.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Matuidi gets into the right position to intercept. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away.
Manchester certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
Matic. And that's it. Manchester win it by the only goal. Result, no question, the most important thing, however it came. Final score, 1-0.
Yeah, it was a fairly stern test with very little between two teams that scrap for everything.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. A very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. As you can see, we are getting through the pre-match formalities and processes, the players coming onto the field for the usual fanfare and handshakes and so on. Conditions absolutely perfect. Temperatures are kind enough. It is an absolute picture under the floodlights here, and the match that follows ought to follow suit. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world, and boy does it add to the occasion. As you can see, we've already started here. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Dani Alves tries to get it forward quickly. Now it's Draxler. And he's there to cut it out. Zinchenko, aimed long and direct. Mahrez. Fernandinho can't get the better of his opposite number.
Manchester have made some interesting moves in getting their fullbacks to tuck it.
Can he score? And it's a goal! Well, you've got to say the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserve to.
Neymar! A great save, real class.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
And the finish! De Bruyne.
Ah, that's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Now it's De Bruyne. He's left his man. Now it's Aguero. Di Maria. Laporte gets into the right position to intercept. Otamendi gets it out. Walk goes looking. Here it comes. And it's Walker. Played into the middle. And play for a goal kick. Kuzawa. Mbappe. The ball's come loose and the chase is on. And he's cut it out. Forward it goes. Fernandinho takes the long option. Out wide to the right. He's got away. Bernardo Silva, can he finish? Can he deliver? It's a loose ball. It's a throw. Marquinhos battles to win it back. Zinchenko. Mahrez. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. And it's Sterling. He's made sure that that won't get through. Aguero hoists it high. Out to the left it goes. Aimed in towards the centre. Timely intervention. Draxler plays it forward. He's got through. Can he put it away? Fair attempt. Just the wrong outcome.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Mbappe. Kuzawa. Chooses to go back. Marco Verratti. Mbappe. Great ball and shoots. Neymar. Heads it! It's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser! And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Yes, he is offside.
He may have been caught offside, but, well, Peter, from experience, defenders, I can tell you, hate those runs in behind.
Marquinhos is well to read it and intercepts. And it's Marquinhos. We hit half-time. Genuinely interesting game here. Very, very watchable. 2 goals, 1 each. So your views on the first half?
Yeah, I think they'll be happy with that scoreline. I just hope the second half is as good as the first. It's been pulsating stuff.
It's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. Already up and running for the second half.
Paris Saint-Germain can feel really happy with themselves. The scoreline doesn't back it up, but they've played with urgency and purpose and can't afford to lose patience in this second half. They've got to persevere.
Draxler plays it long. Dashing forward at pace. Draxler. Otamendi tries to get it forward quickly. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Now it's Aguero. It's come loose. De Bruyne. Now it's Sterling. And Sterling! And he's done it!
Well, that's what top players do. They can seize the initiative almost single-handedly, and that goal eases them in front once more to make this second half look a little more promising.
Contact was crisp and clean. That was just a rocket.
Yeah, I just thought he made great use of his upper body there. It would have taken something really special to keep that in.
Shot at goal! Oh, taken with style. A 2-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. Sterling versus the keeper, and only one winner.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
And a header! It's but by that far.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Ball. Who's going to get there? Done very well to intervene. Fernandinho. Now it's Mahrez. Bernardo Silva. That intervention was very necessary. Well, that's where he wants it. He's made certain that won't get through. Now, can he capitalise? Oh, flags up. He must have been offside.
Mbappe really looks irritated that the ball didn't arrive sooner.
De Bruyne. Now it's Aguero. Aguero! It goes to show he is human after all.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Well, there's going to be a change now with the ball out of play. Sterling, amongst the goals, he's being taken off now.
Yeah, he'll get a good ovation for his contribution. I'm not so sure why he's leaving us, though. There's no obvious sign of injury or fatigue.
Dani Alves gets it back. And it's got through. Looking to break out here. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Aimed long and direct. Draxler. Mbappe. Cavani. Really good feet. Going through. It's Neymar! Sticks it away! Well, it was a hefty deflection, but he's claiming it. Paris Saint-Germain get themselves back into contention.
I think they've done so well to get back in it, but it's important now that they don't become over-eager in chasing another. They only need one more chance. Patience is key. Manchester are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping the ball away from the other end too.
And he's looking at the referee, and the referee is shaking his head. Mbappe spreads it towards the left. And it's Cavani. Played out to the right. Di Maria has a hit! They've done it! Paris Saint-Germain are back on level terms. He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
It doesn't take much sometimes, Peter. He has to adjust a little mistimed run.
Too well with his teammates. Beautifully done. The ball's come loose and the chase is on. He's got away. Mbappe! And he nearly went all the way.
Mbappe can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Sané. Nice touch. Chance for a cross, maybe now or never. De Bruyne. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. 90 minutes up, and we will be back for extra time.
Yeah, this has been a hard-fought game, Peter. There's been a healthy dose of drive and ambition, and sometimes that isn't rewarded with goals, just like this one. I've seen a lot worse, though.
So 90 minutes couldn't produce a winner, and we have extra time. No winner in 90, 30 more to come. Paris Saint-Germain displayed great character to force extra time from what looked a pretty ominous situation. The question now is, can they go on to win it? It is doable. Neymar. Cavani. Well read, he sorted that out. Kyle Walker. Mbappe, a real chance! Oh no, an incredible miss. Rabiot plays it out to the flank. He's picked him out. Now it's Cavani. He's left his man. Cavani, he'll have a dip!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
Paris Saint-Germain go into the lead. Rabiot goes looking, cut out in the nick of time, pinged forward. Rabiot tried to play it through.
Oh, Peter, his body shape was a giveaway before he made the pass, and its obviousness was appreciated.
The time reaches half-time. It is breathless stuff, a quite incredible spell where the heroics of one man have made all the difference.
Well, there's plenty of potential for a final twist in this tale. I think there's bound to be some late drama in the final 15 minutes of this epic.
Well, we are already up and running again. It has been a slugfest. Significant blows landed, but still no knockout. It's a loose ball. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Dani Alves looks to thread it through. Forward it goes. Gundogan. Mbappe is demanding it out wide. Mbappe! Mbappe has a shot!
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Tries to dink it in. That's a brilliant interception. Aguero pushes it out wide. Defenders on the back foot. Mahrez with a delicate ball. It goes for goal! He's done very well to get to that.
Sané sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting it.
Sané has a go! In it goes! They have stolen level at the last! Just so calm under pressure.
Sané demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
All square again into the dying minutes. They've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Now it's Mahrez. He's got away. Chance! And there goes the final whistle. Terrific match. Universal commitment to attack. All square and rightly, no loser. Your reflections then, Jim?
Paris Saint-Germain certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that more should have been made of.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. The famous Kop is in good voice as always. It is one of the most recognisable monuments of the English game. And as you can see, we've already started here. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
David Silva, the little wizard, as clever and quick-minded as they come, seems to glide across the pitch with very little effort, and a player at the very top of his creative trade. Always good to watch.
Yeah, he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. And he's on his way! Chip through. Well read, he sorted that out. And it's Fabinho. Real chance! And he certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
A real opportunity here from a position of great potential. Mohamed Salah with a real chance here. He's trying the shot. Keeper's not concerned by that. They're guilty of lacking inventiveness here. It's all broken down. Over to the left. He's left his man. Mane. Firmino. Shot a goal! Fabinho. It's a great ball. And the finish! And it's a goal! Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
Liverpool take the lead, 1-0.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left in this one, Peter, before they can actually say that the job is over.
In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Here it comes, going through, striding forward, Faith shoots! Chooses to go back. Robertson. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. It's a promising run he's making on the right. There will be a throw-in. Aimed long and direct. And it's Salah. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Keita encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. Keita. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition.
Manchester have made some interesting moves in getting their fullbacks to tuck in.
Yeah, bright approach, isn't it?
Yeah, so many fullbacks now just want to get forward, Peter.
Keita. Firmino. He's got... Can he finish? He's scored! And this is getting better and better.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Liverpool take a 2-goal lead and things should be comfortable from here on in.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
It's a brilliant interception. Now it's Sterling. Silva. Now it's Mahrez. Zinchenko plays a clever pass. Sterling! Now they could break here. Keita tries to stroke it through. Keita needed to come up with a better ball.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit.
Has a swing at it! They are rampant! And already they're looking to run away with it. The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Well, talking about being hit on the break, the ball was in their net before they could even organise their...
And we've reached half-time. As easy as 1-2-3. It really has been that straightforward halfway through the match, but very little to suggest that much will change over the second half.
Peter, do I really need to say anything, or can I simply refer you to the scoreline?
Liverpool 3-0 up at the break, precisely as they would have dreamt it. Already up and running for the second half. Throw it. Well played, he saw that coming. It's come loose. Mohamed Salah making use of the space out wide. Laporte goes looking. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Wijnaldum. Mohamed Salah has been found. Mohamed Salah. And it's Bernardo Silva. Sané. Wijnaldum. Forward it goes. He's got away. Keita proves too strong there. Fernandinho plays it forward. Now it's Sané, looking to break out here. Now it's Aguero. Now it's Mahrez. Mahrez. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Otamendi positions himself well and cuts it out.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Keita goes up and over, cut out in the nick of time. Fernandinho tries to get it forward quickly. Could move up a gear here. He could be in here. And Bernardo Silva! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Manchester are looking quite mean on the counter, and combating that requires even more meanness.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Mane, he's left his man. Well positioned to make that interception. Sané. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Now it's Aguero. Now it's Sané. Sané has a hit! Oh, the keeper's done just about enough.
Manchester know they can rely on the counter, and they've just expressed a warning.
Away from immediate danger. Oxlade-Chamberlain pushes it out wide. Oxlade-Chamberlain threads one through. Breaks on here. Going through. Mohamed Salah comes in hard, but he's taken enough of the ball. Fernandinho plays it out to the flank. Mahrez is demanding it out wide. He's left his man. The shot's on! Oh, outstanding save.
Well, talking about a man on a mission, that was a super effort.
Firmino, the scorer already in the game. He's through the middle. Now it's Shaqiri. Shaqiri is on his... goes for goal! So who's he picking out? Into the channel. Bernardo Silva. Whipped in. And that's been well dealt with. And it's Bernardo Silva. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Dashing forward at pace. Played out to the right. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Mahrez. Aguero finds himself offside.
Well, if the defensive pushing up is accompanied with the right pressing, offsides are going to be commonplace.
He's made sure that that won't get through.
Manchester have anticipated an aerial bombardment.
Just looks like mass defence.
Yeah, it's a case of needs must at certain times, Peter, and they have to respond to what's being asked of them.
Oxlade-Chamberlain. He's played him through. Now it's Roberto Firmino. It's anyone's ball. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Mata. Fabinho. Oxlade-Chamberlain. Mohamed Salah looking to get on the end of this. Mohamed Salah has a pop! He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Looking for a decent ball in. A chance to play it in. And that will be the final act. Liverpool very much the dominant side, almost the only side. Every time they got on the ball, they looked like scoring. It is a landslide. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
There's a solidity about them, almost as if they set up not to lose and see how things unfold. That eases the pressure on the strikers, who can afford to be patient, and it's all paid off.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.